when I round on to the Ottomans and destroy them. Sadly, they want... Oh, he's cruel. Interesting. Very interesting. Right, this must be the last remnants of your forces. No, he's got some scattering. Oh, of course, there's that stack scattering about. Alright, you two guys take care of that and then go over. You guys are done, not quite. Gotta be careful about who I pair up with for these kinds of things. Okay, with them dead, his only units remaining are the 5 stack over there, who have long not understood the concept of this war. You guys get over there, and then we have more mercs and more mercs. 3 mercs together over there. Job well done. You could make a big chunk out of Ethiopia and release a cute little vassal and feed them the lands you don't need. I'd only do that if I was able to take an utterly massive chunk out of them. I have to take this. I don't think I need any more. Does somebody have a map of the lands you need for Saladin's legacy? Because that would make it a lot easier to visualize. That alone was 45, so it's going to be 50 if I get these 2 as well. 52, in fact. I mean, I could make a client state around here to just feed all of his trade power to me, and then I send it up here. Aha, thanks a bunch. Okay. Includes that province, so that's not worth worrying about. Alright, thanks. Keep that one steady. Yeah, somebody could take this land. What would I do? I'd make like a custom nation, not custom nation, but what's the word I'm looking for? Make myself a client state around here and just call it Somalia or something like that. And then they will die to overextension. Well, there are a lot of Somalians. You better call it Warsan Gali. I can't, since that's a name that exists already. Ah, yeah, you're right. I need that Egyptian land too. In any case, I can do something along those lines. We've fought for it, so why not? Alright, you guys will have that taken care of. You guys camp around up there. There are better places for you guys to be, probably. Like in a position to attack the Ottomans. I don't care too much about these particularists. I've got everything I need here. As long as I have the capital, I have everything I need. Maybe I should stress that part. Doesn't look like anyone's going to rise up in Mecca, but I'll be ready for it. Hopefully he has the potential to get more than 1% conversion strength here. Traditions, value, divine supremacy, positive stability. Ooh. Actually, there's a few things that could work against him on that one. But he seems to be doing okay. It would be better if he had a grand mosque here. That would make things go a lot faster, but he can't build and convert at the same time. How many wars have you had with the Ottomans? You mean counting all the ones where he slapped me and ripped the arse out of my country? It's hard to tell. But I've had 3 wars now where I've really butchered him. Maybe 4? I don't know, when we finish up and watch the timeline, that'll tell us all. And I think I should be able to get this campaign finished this evening. If you're willing to stay with me for the long haul, we can get this done. I'm willing to stay with me. Our golden era does not end until Ottoman supremacy does. Manpower man. I mean, discipline is great, but cheap manpower man? He would be of Uzbek heritage as well. Oh, I like discipline, but I like manpower. That is the cheap Uzbek man, right? Probably. You're now one of the most highly respected people in my court. Give me tons of manpower. Oh, that's right, the Gujarati scum are now my real enemies. Okay, somebody was asking about the Liberty Desire. Many are on the cusp, either over or under it. We're so low on schools now, but I'm not scared of this aggressive expansion impact. Nobody cares about Ethiopia, especially not Ethiopians. Okay, these particulars are bothering me more than I thought. Kill them, please. So how am I going to do this? I think 40,000 left behind in Naj, just to protect the peace. Preferably 40,000 that have actual units in them. No? You've got actual units, so you guys just hang out down there. And then I need to attack the Ottomans with the rest of you guys. So. I should do. Actually, they should be able to take this. I don't need extra units to go and destroy the Ottomans down there. The rest will just be holding off in the north. These are the scattered units that can be brought together. If I remember correctly, you've declared 3 no-CB wars on the Ottomans so far. I don't... maybe. I don't remember going full no-CB on them. Russia, barely great power again. Yeah, I thought I was pretty hot stuff, but Spain are making a case for it. Alright, not long until I have unrestricted conquest. I'll be able to take those lands. I'll be a happy man, and Egypt will be mine very soon. Bengal. Don't you want to fight me? Or maybe even Chagatai. Okay, dripping in monarch power. Yeah. Also, yeah. Raises absolutism to increase stability anyway, so that's fine. Okay, you have a truce with Chagatai that's getting in the way. Who could I fight that you would even want to join in against? I don't have the favors with them, so... I mean, Gujarat's always... No, not even Gujarat. Well, guess I'm just gonna have to fight Bengal when I go for the Ottomans. I do have fortifications set up that should protect me around here, right, though? Yeah, you can't get through all this. Unless you got access to go through the north. His tech is pretty good. Next one doesn't really matter. 29 is huge, though. Agitate for liberty, yada yada. Infiltrate administrate is 30, though. I thought it was earlier than that. Ach, well. As if ideas mean anything by this point, but... Oh, this means something though. I want my merchants. I get an extra merchant. The only question is where to put him. I have a lot of power in Aleppo, so I could slap that up to Constantinople and have a good time. I don't have much power in Crimea. Probably not worth thinking about then. Gujarat is drinking the Indus. I take away from Kashmir. Too much is taken away from Samarkand, unfortunately. No, I can take from you. My truce with Tunis? That's not long at all. I mean, I could crash right into them, but I need to fight the Ottomans directly if I want to take 100% from them. So what's Bengal's story? He is massive. And he has so many allies. He's militarist, so you'd think there's more that he would want, but he has a lot of truces going on with everybody he could conceivably want to fight, so there's that. Jake, you should check Gujarat again. Bengal will certainly not join now because of multiple wars. Oh, what are you talking about? I mean, he has a truce with Gujarat. Yeah, 666 makes sense. He got one historically as well. Alright, it's fine. I mean, I'm convinced one war with the Ottomans will be enough to take it all. And if it's not, we just round on him like we normally do. It's practically tradition at this point. I want the Ottomans out of my land so I can get rid of the military access that the Bohemians have. But I think he knows what he's doing, that's why he's hanging around there. It's no big deal, I can just crush the Ottomans. Oh, how about Multan? I didn't think about you. Bengal would love to fight you if he didn't have that truce. And the truce is only a year away with some of these guys, right? 45 on Multan. I could just do it that way. Gujarat's dying anyway. They join in, sure, but they're still dying. So I get Bengal to trash Gujarat for me, and I just trash the Ottomans in the same time. Sounds good to me. I just need to get my unrestricted conquest next month, and then Ethiopia's done for. Jake, do you plan on finishing this tonight? That would actually be kind of nice. We'll dust it all off, and then it'll be time for another campaign. In good time for the... Oh, call for pizza coming in at the same time. This is grand. Now I can have that. Excellent. I worry that this is going to be too much for whatever I spit out here, but I can help him with crushing revolts. What do I just call it? Somalia? I hope they would have my religion. Maybe they wouldn't. But I think they go humanist scum anyway. Remember, Jake, you can't make client states on different continents. Ooh. I did not remember that, but you make an excellent point. Are there any cores left here? Are there any cool nations I would like to spit out? Yima. Or another question, do I even really care? I care about money, that's for sure. I don't think I do. Get your cores off of my subject. You never really owned those lands. We'll chuck one off of France as well, so they don't think we're a horrible person. And war reparations, of course, because Ethiopia makes boon dollar. Excellent. Just excellent. I even took fewer losses in him despite being the one going into his lands, so that's grand. I'm going to get these cored up. I'll probably even build a Great Mosque on them to make conversion easier. In fact, why am I not doing that right now for the other places that I need to convert? Turn mosque into Great Mosque. Have easier time. Counting house is awesome, but I want a Great Mosque. Mush needs a Great Mosque though. I'll never get it converted otherwise. We're working on you. Excellent. Alright, Naj. I'm going to start eating you very soon. I don't think I need to counter-espionage on Ottomans. I'm going to kill them very soon. But Naj, here's your new provinces. Gotta be careful not to give them my own provinces here. So, not these three. Give them Jazan. Give them Kathiri. Give him Shur. I'll give him Mukalla. And Aden. And Mocha. And Tais. I remember when the liberty desire of your subjects was based on thresholds. Behan. Oh, their overextension is getting a bit crazy from these provinces I'm giving them. Well, they're just going to have to deal with it. Marib. They'll get stuff cored pretty fast anyway. Damar, as in Jeffrey. Oh, okay. Well, I guess they're not going to just deal with it. I don't really want to hold on to them. But they'll get the stuff cored nice and fast anyway. And the Ottoman cores, they have them on here, but we already got that cored, didn't we, Naj? Okay, grand. I'll probably start eating you anyway. Bengal wants to call me into a war. That could not be more convenient. I mean, it's Russia. You have this one in the bag. Denmark, Austria, Japan, maybe less so. But if Austria wants to get into me, they're going to have a hard time of it. Okay, absolutely. I'll help you out there. And now I can safely declare war on the Ottomans. Yeah, it should not be in reverse alphabetical order, Max. Not by a long shot. They'll take till 61, sounds good to me. I don't think I need 2 level 8 forts around here. But are you about to revolt on me? Let's not take the risk. Not when I'm about to launch into this war. The Ottomans are hopefully going to be stuck in my territory shortly. Let's get all of our fleet together somewhere though. Pasha's fine. And I need these guys around to save my subject from their inevitable rebels. Alright, time for you to die. Imperialism as ever. Bengal will not help. Malaya would get involved. Define get involved. I mean, I might as well use them, right? They're sitting there doing sod all. I just hope they don't invade Malaya and get a load of war score from it, but I doubt it. Give me a hand, buddy. What even is a truce? Of course, he would have been paying his forces at war again with Bohemia again. Bohemia's going to take forever there. Well, it's okay. We can still take this area over and be all the happier for it. I'll kind of help you out there. And I'll probably bring, knowing that there's no real action around here, I think I'll bring one of you north, because there's inevitably going to be something to deal with up there. Tunis have honoured, of course they have. Uzbek, come on. Get it together, lad. Is he at war with Russia too? Might have trouble getting to his capital if Russia takes it first. Well, Crim is the capital one that I need. I suppose I could make a punch for it with these guys, and oh, hello. And goodbye. And they realize that my good ally is busy as well, so they're not willing to help out so much. That is to say, they want to get in that coalition on me. I doubt they'll pull the trigger, but it'll be entertaining if they do. Damn, these guys like to drink my income here. Why did I move my stack away from here? They were made entirely for defending Naj. I'm sure I had my reasons, but those reasons seem pretty silly. Alright, you guys are here. Perhaps we really should make that effort on Crim. And even bring a general with us. I'll get you guys together and just force march your way there. If there's anyone you can kill on the way, that makes me all the happier. Doing the reach around to get there too. It's a damn shame that Bohemia owns that siege. But there's little I can do in that regard. Thank you, Bengal. You've done me a big favor here. I'll just have my units sit back here, though. There's no real need to... Oh my! Just placate you, because I can think of no better... Well, I suppose I could just throw my relative on your throne, and then placate you, and then just charge. I'm at war with Uzbek, as I often... no, not Uzbek this time. Just Tunis. Okay, well, sit back and enjoy the fireworks, friendo. The Georgians want to rise up, but that's nothing new. Even when I'm trying to build them some nice infrastructure, some people are so... you know. Mush is getting on my case as well. Throw some units on there, see if it helps. I didn't even feel that. I just stepped on something and it stank. Regrettably, Bohemia own that now, however, we can carry on. I don't think there are many down south to worry about. But maybe it's worth destroying them and then doing the rest. So I want Alexander down in a heartbeat. Of course, then there's Bohemia as well. True that. But I need these provinces, so part of me is thinking, perhaps, maybe, I should take you guys, split you up into a bunch of small mercs, and then we take this over. Oh man, worst case scenario, the knights somehow take over some of this land. They don't want it, nobody wants it. It's too far away for anyone to care, I believe. No problem in that province, it's protected. And they're probably going to go into that mountain fort afterwards, so we're good. That'll do. Loving the new Egypt, really. Does make you want to play some Pharaoh. Wow, their capital didn't stand a chance again, even with all the fortifications there. I need to protect my own capital though. That would be a bit humiliating if we didn't. That feeling when you come back from dinner and Jake is beating up the Ottos again. It's a pretty good feeling, right? Oh no, I'm not gonna get everything I need in this war. I'm gonna have to crush them again. Oh well, next war for sure. Will you use client states? No, there's no point. I have to own the land directly, mind. Yep. Owned by Hassan Kaifa. We'll get on it. At least I've conquered Aleppo and Kurdistan. More to come, sure, but we're getting there. When I finish this war, I have a lot of land, well, a bit more land to give to Naj. Basically, if it needs converted, it goes to Naj. With a slight exception here, I suppose. Okay, you're still there. Oh dear. None of you were my mercs, were you? I made something of a mistake by throwing the mercs into all this, because now I don't know who's who. I'm fairly certain all you guys are mercs. You're mercs. And of course there were plenty of mercs up here. Alright, that's good. Tunisian scum, give it up. You simply cannot win. Although you can probably win this battle because you flank me and I have insufficient support. We're trying here. I'm also capped on mill, so what can I do with that? I could finally finish off my defensive ideas. I could hire some generals, but we're kind of good on that front for now. Except this guy's rubbish. You're fired. And you're hired. And who are we gonna have? I want a return of Dark Bane. Dark Bane got stuff done right. Yes, he does. But there's other things I can spend.